Hey everybody, Cal here, bringing you episode 6 of the Lizardmen Let's Play of Total War Warhammer 2. Last time, we went in and we took the Fallen Gates from Tor. We made peace with them, and we went ahead and got did our quest battle for the Cobra Mace of Mazdamundi, which we succeeded in, and now we're just busy clearing up some rebellions. So it's going to be a couple turns of cleaning up rebellions. I just noticed that both Sakul and Mazdamundi leveled up, so we're going to go ahead and continue down the campaign traits for Sakul and Mazdamundi. Oh, I was going to give him Soul of Stone, but Focus of Mysteries is a bound spell, so there's no downside to this ever. So through millennia of study, total mastery over magic may be attained. So that's cool. Magical damage, 18-second vortex. No downside to this at all. No downside. Okay, that's nice. Oh, and he has a second level actually. Okay, so we can do both things. We can get Focus of Mysteries and Soul of Stone. So that's quite powerful because it means that we have basically no chance of overcasting, so that's very powerful. So we are all tapped out on movement for this turn. We're headed over down to Skeggy to stop this rebellion, which is probably going to be built up pretty big by the time we get there. It'll be at least 2 turns, maybe 3. We do have some building that could be done. Not sure if that's what we want to do. These actually look promising. So I think we're going to hold off on the buildings for this one turn, and we'll see what there is to buy next turn. Yes. One thought was we could start a second army, start recruitment early for Mazdamundi, get into Skeggy, because we already are on the alignment of war. Just fill up the army with some skinks. So I may do that. Oh, also I forgot to mention last turn the Skaven and the High Elves started their rituals. So nah, I don't think we're going to do anything. We'll send the turn. Yeah. So the Skaven and the High Elves started their rituals. The Dark Elves have not, and we're behind by about a turn. Or I guess we're behind by 2 or 3 turns. Next turn we should have enough to start the ritual. I'm not sure if we should, given we already have a rebellion here, and we don't have 2 armies or anything. Okay, Tor is gone to war with us again, so that's irritating. Just pieced out with them. So there was some sort of this hero here tried to do something there. So the Empire Coast is active. So we have raiding, reducing public order. We just got the sequence of marching, which is very good. Campaign map movement range plus 10%. Blessed spawning is Blessed Cold One Spear Riders. I guess that's Blessed Cold One Spear Riders. Raise or sack the following settlement Titan Peak. Oh, that's way up there. We have 10 turns to do it. We do have enough for the ritual as well, but Blessed Cold One Spear Riders sound really good. And we are at war with Tor. This is a conundrum. Okay, so I mean, Tor is probably going to head straight down here. They're really expanding the past couple turns. Wow. So I think we're going to have to hit them pretty hard, pretty fast. I feel like we're probably going to lose the Fallen Gates pretty much no matter what we do. Because it's only going to take them a couple turns to build up an army, and we have to go and take care of this rebellion right now. Yeah, so we have to get down here. If we just switch back to regular stance. How far do we go? Not far enough. Not far enough. So, yeah, I think we're going to move down and garrison the Monolith of the Fallen Gods for a turn. And we should be in range to strike out at Kaj of the Quelling next turn. We may need to start a second army, actually. I don't know if we have a choice about it if we want to start pushing up towards Titan Peak in the next 10 turns. So why don't we go and look at our lords? We have one right. So we need the Star Chamber for this, yeah. Which we don't have yet. And this we can perform in one more turn. So I think at Hexwaddle we will recruit a lord. So we have Camotor, the pompous Saurus Old Blood. Level 4, so we have 2 battle skills. I think we were building up to do a buffing type thing. So 890 total army upkeep. That's not good, but I think we can live with it. So he is going to start recruiting. And I think we're just going to start off with skinks. We're going to just fill them up with a whole bunch of, a broad, small skink army for hopefully taking out some of the weaker settlements from Silvertor up here. In the meantime, we also have the Ritual Prognostication, which we could start this turn. We have enough. We do have to pick another. So we can't continue down this chain, even though it seems like the most generic best one. The Tablet of Crafts. This is all money stuff. Skinks is improve skinks. I'm not sure if we want to go for improving skinks or Saurus necessarily. I have a feeling we're always going to be using a bunch of skinks though, and the Croxagore upgrades are up here as well. So I think what we're going to do is maybe have, although this I think has the Temple Guard upgrades. I don't think we're just gonna start up the sequence of crafts for now, because this is not going to be useful to us in soon enough to matter at all. I don't think. Yeah, this seems like about as far as I want to go up this one. Tablet of Crafts seems generally useful. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and do that. This doesn't seem too threatening. They're probably going to go in next turn, and we should be in range to help out. And then Camotor will spend one more turn recruiting. We'll get a small army for him, and then we're going to just march straight up here and see if we can't take Titan Peak from Silvertor early here. So what is this notification? The ritual is available now. The ritual is powerful indeed. Upon its completion, it will arouse a relic priest of the first generation. A relic priest, okay. Its inscrutable knowledge and interpretation of the great plan shall reveal the correct course of action. The following, so will instantly be given upkeep reduction, public order +6, global recruitment duration reduction, global recruitment capacity increase, local recruitment capacity increase, and 5,000 money. So basically enough to start recruiting everywhere. I think we're going to, so it's going to go at Hexwaddle, Ziggurat of Dawn, and the Mirror Pool of Tepok. So this is the place that I think we'll have trouble defending. So we kind of want to get Mazdamundi back to here. I think the Ziggurat of Dawn is going to be fine. So I think we want Mazdamundi around here and another army around here in order to do that. But it's sort of conflicting with our quest to go up to Titan Peak, which is still probably weak enough for us to assault with just a small force of skinks. So Do we want to start the ritual this turn? I mean, I don't think we have anything. I don't think it's urgent. We're not that far behind. You know what? That mission isn't the most important thing in the world. The most important thing in the world is getting these rituals done. So I think we're going to go ahead and begin the ritual.
The ritual is underway, my lord. Even working together, it will take your greatest adept some time to complete. Such is the ritual's power that the great vortex itself distorts under its pull.
Okay.
Be wary, though, for while the vortex is weakened, the forces of chaos will slip into this world. Ready your defenses, for they will doubtless be drawn to the ritual's power.
Okay. Thank you for that. Preparations are complete. At the selected temple cities, ancient plaques recovered from shattered temples and invading our enemies are arranged by chittering skinks under the gaze of the slan mage priests. A pattern emerges, a small part of the great plan of the old ones revealed, and the mage priests' eyes dilate as they join in silent meditation. Streaks of energy manifest over the plaques, joining into a coherent beam which also draws from the pulsing geomantic web before traversing the heavens to enfold the faltering vortex. As the air throbs with ancient power, the legions of Lizardmen array themselves to protect the ritual sites from any who would interfere with the great plan. Okay, so it looks like it spawned the enemy forces way the heck up here. So I think that's good. We have plenty of time to prepare ourselves, I think. So we can go ahead and recruit additional skinks to start off our second force here. Notice we have some buffs to help things out, so that we're not dealing with rebellions and such during this phase. Silver Torrent might be a problem, but basically it means that all of our enemies, except for the orcs, which I'm pretty sure the humans can take care of, all of our enemies are going to be coming through here. So we'll just sort of push up towards the fallen gates, and I think our two forces should be enough to hold off those two enemies. So we can go ahead and end the turn here. And there are the Dark Elves starting their ritual. So everybody's got their rituals going. All pretty well aligned. I'm surprised Siljator is daring to oppose me here. Here go the... I don't know why they do that. There seems to be an AI tweak recently that makes the armies all think that the best thing they can possibly do is swap places over and over again. Yeah, the orcs don't seem to be doing very well. They're surrounded on all sides by enemies, so I don't think we're going to be hearing anything from them. So yeah, it'll be good. We can just push up north after we take care of this rebellion here. So mission issued. Recruit a lord. You couldn't give this to me last turn. Great contemplation is over. As you desire, Lord Master Mundi, the constellation's ascent. Sponsors and skinks. New court is needed for the great purpose. Okay. We have raiding going on. We have the Rite of Ferocity available again. So that's good. Mazda Mundi's army is almost completely healed up. Our opponents here are a pretty garbage-looking skiggy scaling Norscan army. So we're just gonna go run up and punch him in the face, I think. Oh yeah, that's oh wow. That was okay. Maybe I should have fought that because I don't think we would have lost the skinks that way. We did gain a Razor Standard. That's helpful. Get a little more money, experience, or 11% unit replenishment. I think we want to be on our way pretty fast here, so we're going to just kill and eat them. They're going to run up there, of course. Which, are they in range this turn? They are not. God damn it. That's very annoying. Okay, so we can pop a level into Sakul here, which we'll put into assault units. I think we're going to send him out of the army to start. We're going to send him up north and hopefully assault those Chaos armies as they head in towards us. This Rite of Ferocity, we need it for our quest for the Sun Banner, I think, and also unit experience +2 for all unit recruits will be helpful because we are in fact recruiting a secondary army right now. It also increases local recruitment capacity +1 for all provinces. So we will perform that rite for 1,400 money, relatively cheap. That gives us the next level of the Sunburst Standard mission, and the next step is capture 500 battle captives. Okay. The ritual set the essence of Chotek has been summoned, but from whence will it come? The plaque alludes to the next step is an act that pleases Mazdamundi greatly, for it aligns with his personal interpretation of the great plan. Captives must be sought, their blood not yet spilled, although that will come in time. And when it does, knowledge of the radiance of Chotek shall be revealed. Okay, so capture guys and kill them. So we have a big old pot of money right now, which means that we can go ahead and recruit some. So we get a high level skink cohort. So I think we are going to grab like four skink cohort with javelins, and then I think we're going to start filling up with Saurus. So we're going to start with, I think, one Saurus with spears. We're not going to go with shields because this army is meant to go deal with chaos. So the Saurus with spears are meant to take care of enemy charges, and because they have, at least in theory, they should have. They have charge defense against large and anti-large. Apart from that, the Saurus warriors are superior, so we're going to probably grab a couple of units of Saurus spears for our flanks, and then some Saurus warriors to finish off this army. So it's not going to be too big, it's going to be relatively inexpensive. We're probably going to try to mix it with Mazdamundi's army, because Mazdamundi has kind of too many dinosaurs, to be perfectly honest. And yeah, so while we're at it, the Monolith of Fallen Gods has gotten up to 4th tier. So, do we still have the building? We do. We should use this while building is cheap. So we can get the spawn pools of the Chosen, which will let us get a skink chief. So that's useful. This would buff up our money and is incredibly cheap, so let's do that. And then, let's see here. We need this for research. Any of these would be good for recruitment. This is not particularly helpful at the current moment. We could also get the Cold One Caves, which would give us access to cavalry, among other things. So 2,800. I don't want to spend all my money now, though. Skink favelas. Yeah, money. Okay. So Skeggy is now safe and has ranked up. So we will pop in the Ancient Harbor, and I think we're going to put proper walls in here. It's just going to keep rebelling over and over again, I think, and just having walls to, fix the problem as it comes, I think is the easiest approach here. I mean, we could go for money or something, but I think just, defenses for now. And could put in walls here, like 4 turns. I hate spending all my money like this, but yeah, we kind of need it. Our income is decent for the time being. So I think that's where we're going to end that turn. I don't see anything else that needs doing necessarily. So yeah. Tyrion of the High Elves. Oh, that voice. Tyrion is declaring war on me. Alright. you're not in any position to actually do anything. Unless they're sending in an intervention. Are they trying to intervene here? Is that what that was? Ah, that was their intervention army. Hello? Yeah, that's a lot of Illyrian Reavers. Good God. Although we have a pretty menacing army here ourselves, doesn't say our chances are very good, but I mean, they have like what, like two units of archers. That's their main strength. I mean, we have 3 units of Temple Guards here and a Sora Scar veteran, and also we have our Geomantic Nexus ability that spawns a Skink Priest. So I think we have a better chance here than they're giving us credit for. We're gonna fight it. That's a lot of cavalry, but we have a lot of anti-large units. I mean, not the Skinks, obviously. This army is this army is not in a good position. But we'll just figure out where the reinforcements are coming in from and set up there. Because with a whole bunch of cavalry, they have to kind of come to us. We also have flying units. I think we have 2 units of flying units, so we can just send them at their archers and just get them all tied up. It's from the garrison, so I'm not really worried about losing them or anything like that. Okay. So, this is a nice map for us. Our reinforcements are coming in from a stupid place. So yeah, I would normally want to set up here, but that will put us way far away from the reinforcements. We're going to start deployment at 13. So I think we're going to... we have just cold-blooded on our lord here. I should have given him some weapons and things, but I didn't think he was going to be like immediately attacked here. So we're just going to form up in the forest here with the skinks, and push up through the forest here and meet up with the reinforcing army. Yes, as long as we stay in the forest, their cavalry advantage is going to be mostly discounted, because cavalry, as you might be aware, has like an 80% debuff in the woods. So we are going to have to get these units all sorted out. First thing, with javelins. Okay, and our units over here have not been revealed yet. That's good. You get our dinosaur over on the right, because he's not going to catch up with them. Okay, so we are getting javelins into their units. Cold One Riders. Oh, we do have some cavalry here. So their speed is probably not great. Probably not going to be able to catch the Illyrian Reavers here. The rest of their army is staying well back. Our javelins are taking care of their Illyrian Reaver archers, while they're shooting into shielded units mostly. Okay, so when they hit the forest, they should slow down, and I think we'll catch them. Our Cold Wind Riders are 93 speed. Okay, and we're going to have to turn around like this. Okay, so these guys are fenced in. That's their units all coming in there. But they're mostly wasting their ammunition. Like, these trees provide amazing cover. We want to get our Cold One Riders out of there, though. this. Go up like this. Okay, so these Saurus warriors can get into them. Unfortunately, these guys are all leading a charge right now. Okay, I'm going to get our Croxagors involved in here. Gold One Riders are, badly caught out of position. We're going to drop a Skink Priest here. I can't remember what spells he has. Try to... Yeah, so we're just gonna stay in the forest here. We can crash into some of these units in the forest here, although that's probably the best option. Temple guards mess up the other Reavers. Croc scores, maybe get into here. Another wind blast into these guys, maybe. Alright, well, that does nothing. Anyway, we drop down a comet. How are things going in the woods here? Yeah, we could maybe pop a comet on these guys. Maybe a wind blast on these fellas here. That did okay. We want to get the Temple Guards into the Illyrian Reavers. The Croc scores sort of wasted here. Dinosaur, get in here. Skink cohort with javelins. Get on the left here. Who's left over? We have our Lord as well. We can summon another Skink Priest. Who can drop a comet on these fellows here. I've completely forgotten about my my bomb dropping flyers here. We're gonna put them into melee mode and just get into these archers. So our main unit is not having a good time here, but I mean they're in the forest, so they're protected from both the cavalry and from large units. It's mostly fine. We're gonna heal those guys up. Where is our Skink Priest? So Temple Guard, push up a bit. The Croxagars should move up as well. Generally things are going very highly in our favor. These dinos here are going to try to drop their rocks on this unit of archers, which hopefully will get them to stop sticking around. Should be a pretty big boom. Blam. Alright, and then get in there. These ones should take off, and then as soon as we're able, basically, get out of here. Alright, this is very annoying. Just getting Priest in the woods. Just because he's summoned, so I not for any particular advantage that he will give, but proc scores are doing pretty amazing in here. Yeah, we're overall just sort of winning pretty hard here. My Lord is for some reason all the way over there. You get like one of you to Temple Guard to split off and head in here. Yeah, that fight was a bit of a mess, but basically their whole army was cavalry and let's see if we can get you into anything. Maybe these guys. Yeah, so their whole army was mainly cavalry and archers. So, I mean, all we really had to do was sit in the forest, and we win. Anyone else run away this way? Colo Reiners somehow survived that. Maybe go after these guys, speed it up, see what we can clear up. Knocking up units is not exciting, but needs to be done. Yeah, okay, send you in against those ones. You keep chasing these. Okay. Send you into melee over here. Alright, little dinosaur, keep pushing forward. Spawn's King Priest here to screw them up. Just to get into melee here. Get a few kills on their archers. I think everyone's tired now. Alright, going into the battle. It's a decisive victory, I'd say so myself. It was a pretty big fail on the intervention army, I'd say. Yeah, that's way too much cavalry. That's just silly. I mean, if you were a human player, I don't think you could control as much cavalry effectively. But I think you would know not to just go into the woods. Because fighting just skinks in the woods. I mean, you can see their kills aren't amazing, but they also didn't die. So, yeah. Big money just given away there. We can release the captives for armor of silver and steel. Hello. Armor plus 10. That's quite a bit of armor. So 1240 money, unit experience, or kill and eat. I think we're going to take the money. And that's a big old fail on the intervention there. Big old fail. And our recruitment continues. So we have, oh god. Alright, well, Silvator is going to take back, the Fallen Gates, which is sad. I don't really see a way to stop them. There's too much crap going on, basically. I might be able to convince the New World colonies to go up there and help me, but they're not going to get there in time. No one's in range to get there in time. So, yeah, single tier. I really want to build that up, but and there's chaos coming in. Okay, yeah, so the Fallen Gates are completely screwed. We just have to get to the mirror pool as fast as we can with our armies now, and hope to defend it there. Born Killers, attack rather than defend. Let us not be reckless. That's... This latest spawning of Source Warriors appear to be far more belligerent than any you remember in recent times. Ferocity and resolve are called for when combating the foe, but your forces must also consider the great plan's higher purpose and not sacrifice themselves unduly. Will you embrace the vicious nature, or order retraining for a more balanced army? Okay, so 8 turns of melee defense, or 8 turns of melee attack. I think... I think our units are generally better than the enemy units, which means that okay, so going up against Chaos, they're going to have high attack, generally lower defense. So I think melee attack -7 is really crippling. I'm going to go for attack. So Skeggy is continuing to be an issue. Should be able to take care of him this turn. Let's just put the Razor Standard on these guys, on those guys. I'll resolve it. Okay, nicely done. We're going to kill and eat them to keep our replenishment up. Oh, Superior Attacker. Wow, melee attack +4. All good stuff. Achieve victory from multiple offensive battles. Good. Casualty killing is gone. Got the Divine Plaque of Protection, ward save, missile resistance, research rate, and Untainted. That's all kinds of good stuff. Okay, Mazda Mundi. What is he actually using right now? The Potion of Healing. I wonder, is that the Plaque of ward save, missile resistance, Untainted, and research rate, or Potion of Healing? You know what? This actually sounds quite good for Mazda Mundi. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. So Mazda Mundi is going to have to push hard up this way. Yeah, I think that's the fastest way to get there. That should be just 2 turns. Camotor gained another level. Obedience brings victory. Leadership warrior plus 50%. Characters. Okay, so this is like a doubling of inspiring presence. So this is going for Saurus unit abilities, which is pretty good. This is aura effect boost. So I think we're going to go for... we don't really have obedience problems, so I think we're going to go for Proud Warrior. Yeah, we're gonna dump points into Proud Warrior here. We only have 1 unit of Saurus Spears right now, but that can change. We can swap units with Mazda Mundi when he gets up here. Just realized we got another level on Mazda Mundi. So we're gonna give him, Public Order and Terror. That's I like that's nice and thematic. Within this land's gaze shines the cold-blooded scrutiny of the old ones. I like that quite a bit. Okay, and here. So what's left in this army here? I don't know if we can actually beat them with the forces we have here. I mean, they should be exhausted, and they don't have... They have 1 unit of archers, which is a problem. We should have the Geomantic Nexus here, though, so I think we can just... should be able to just stop them here. Oh, we got the garrison. Alright, auto-resolved. Dead. We're going to kill and eat them this time. That's a big old chunk of cash. Potion of Healing. That's very nice. And rank gained. Very nice. Pile of Intervention is destroyed. Potion of Healing. Enemy killed. Very good. Okay, so I'm wondering, Chotek's Causeway has no defenses, so that's no good. I think we're going to take apart our spice market, because it's going to get stomped on next turn anyway by like 2 invading forces. I think Camotor is going to go head up towards Chotek's Causeway. They need at least a turn to siege down the mirror pool. Still have 2 turns on the construction cost reduction. I'm wondering if we should start building the Holy Ziggurat now. Yeah, that sounds like a good enough thing to do. And we'll just rush on up there as fast as we can. Don't forget about Sakul. We have another rank to give Camotor here. We're going to continue through Proud Warrior, I think. Armor. Yeah. So, Saurus buffs, which we don't really have any Saurus right now. Can't recruit anything in this region, but actually that was probably a bad plan, because his army is not big enough to defeat these guys. Chotek's Causeway does not have any defenses, so we can... There's not going to have time to do anything about that. We're just going to have to, I think, position Mazda Mundi and the other army here, and try to push out to wherever they come in from, and hopefully they don't have any siege attacker traits to be able to just knock over the mirror pool Tepok with no without our say-so. But we did put in the garrison, which I'm now very thankful for. Ziggurat of Dawn, I think, is well defended. They're not going to get there in time to do anything about it. So anyway, yes, we were also going to take a look at him and give him a weapon of some kind. Flaming attacks and weapon strength, or melee attack +8 and weapon strength +6. I think we're going to swap this over this way. Is there a talisman to give him? This is on Mazdamundi. Is the potion of healing. There would be also this potion of strength, potion of speed. I think that's a good arrangement right now. Give him casualty replenishment rate, and I think one of the banners that gives let's see here. Yeah, the leadership banner. Mazdamundi does not need that at all. Everybody does exactly what Mazdamundi says all the time. So, okay. Right, so the Fallen Gates are going to be taken back from us. It's okay. We'll push back against that. Here's the... Yeah, Sildrator and... oh, this does not look good at all. Is there anything else we can do to help prepare here? I mean, we could recruit another army here and start pushing up. I think what we're going to do next turn is just move Mazdamundi right here, where he should be in range of the Mirror Pool, and Chotek's Causeway, push up to either one as needed, and set him recruiting instead of our secondary lord. Or maybe we put Mazdamundi up here and we recruit with our other lord. That seems reasonable. I probably shouldn't have pushed up to here this turn. But we're going to go ahead and end the turn. Fallen Gates are going to go, which is too bad. I don't see there's anything we could have done to save them at this point. I was not expecting Sildrator and all those Chaos armies to come down here quite so fast. Yep, so they're going to go ahead and take that on back, which is sad. Or they're just going to sack. Oh, they're in. Okay, so they sacked it and then took it. I don't think you're allowed to do that. I think that's against the rules of the game. But okay. New World colonies. They're just going to do the thing where they just move their guys back and forth for no discernible reason. I wonder if I can... They are my defensive allies. I wonder if they're at war with these fellows up here. Or if I get them to go to war. Vessels of Chaos, come on down here. Yeah, so they're force marching. Oh, that's... Oh, they're splitting their forces? Okay. Sure. I mean, the real danger is if they have... yeah, so sacked, lost. Okay, so what we can do is Mazdamundi should be able to get up into reinforcement range in force march here. Sakul can attempt to assault the units here. It's not a bad chance. I'll try it. See what we get. That's a failure. Not a critical failure, so it's okay. And then Kamotor can attack this army here. So they're tired, we're tired, everybody's tired, but we also get the settlement garrison. So we're going to go ahead and put these on. No, it's only put on our units. So we're going to slap this on, you know, our highest level skinks here. Or actually, we'll put on the Saurus instead. Mazdamundi, the Razor Standard on. You do plenty of armor piercing damage. You know what? Yeah, that's fine there. Tarsec obviously has no banners, so we're gonna go ahead and fight this. Now their army is, of course, in force march, so I believe if we win this, they just are dead. So now we do have our blessed pterodons, so... Oh, okay, it's a... Battle of Totek's Causeway is going to turn out to be a choke point battle, I think. Is this... Oh, is this the... I think this is the map from the trailer. Okay, so this is potentially going to be interesting. We're going to be fighting against Chaos instead of elves, and wow, this looks very cool. The orange sky and the whole Chaos army coming across this bridge here. They start much closer than we do, and we're going to have to hold for a while against basically overwhelming forces if we fight them here. So I don't think we can take advantage of the choke point. It also doesn't matter because while we have a small elite army, so does our enemy. We're going to gamble on an 8. That's a little better. So we have Hexwaddle reinforcements over here, Hexwaddle reinforcements over here. We're not sure which is which. We should pick one and stay on that side, and whichever one comes in from the other direction can reinforce. I'd prefer to stay on the side of Mazdamundi and let the settlement garrison take care of itself. But we don't always get what we want. So we're going to we're just going to set this up as our main line, put them in defensive stance, and just start way back over here. We're going to keep our Saurus here in reserve. And then we're going to have to deal with the reinforcements as they come in. They're going to be protected on either side and hidden. So I mean, we're not going to be able to see what's coming in, but neither is the enemy. So I'm just going to pop these guys up into the trees and just move my line back a little bit farther. Just a little bit farther up here. Like so. Yeah. Just so that we have something secret to push in here. So these guys are all in defensive mode. Also going to put them in melee mode so that they all control the same way. I don't mind if they're firing their weapons sort of willy-nilly, but okay, so enemy is going to just turtle up here. Okay, that is fine by me. Yeah, we're just out of range, I think, for their hell cannon. Their whole army is tired. So which side? Okay, so Mazdamundi's forces seem to be coming on the left here, and the settlement garrison is coming in on the right. So we're going to form up the settlement garrison along with Camotor's forces. Yeah. So these guys we're going to put in group 2. Set them up in the trees here. And the rest of the skink cohort with javelins, put in group 1 on the right side here. Also going to go into melee mode. I mean, if things change, we can switch that around. Now our Blessed Pterodon riders are not hidden, so we'll just send them up behind there. Yeah, this is a cool looking. Just fly over through the canyon here. That's neat. Yeah, so I think this is the Fallen Gates, or this is the Fallen Gates map, right? Fighting against Chaos. I'm not sure why Chaos starts in the Fallen Gates. That seems weird. Seems like we should be the other way around, where we should be defending the Fallen Gates from Chaos, not the other way around. But that's fine. So Mazdamundi, get on this side. So how are we going to arrange these forces? We need to set up. Who are you? You should go in too as well. Get you guys all set up in the woods here. Mazda Mundi, come on down. Okay, so I think send our dinosaurs, which are also not hidden, out over here. They get shot at by the Hell Cannon. That's all good. They're small targets hidden by trees. We have some true skirmishers here, so we'll give them a separate group. And the rest of these guys, and we're just going to form into some kind of line here. Let's put them on 3. Yeah, so that'll be our main line on this side. Them all in melee mode as well. And I think coming up from the left here, just sliding in along the side, is probably the best approach. We're going to send our laser cannon up along the wall. Can't fire through here anyway, so although maybe what we want to do is send it up here. Yeah. Okay. And we'll get our skirmishers over to here. Mundi is up at the front here. The Hell Cannon is still not doing any work. Still doing nothing. Okay. They don't have any range except for the Hell Cannon. So we can actually, I think we can just do this. We just have them just sit here on top of them. They have Marauder horsemen with throwing axes, but they're not terribly threatening. I think we're going to attempt to just do a bombing run. Just like right now. Just gonna stop straight on top of them and just drop everything. Nothing stop us. Should be firing freely into them with their fire leech bolas. Yeah, just like so. And we can do this. That's some damage there. Get him out of there. Okay. So, I think we're going to send group 1 up like so. 2 will come in behind them in a thinner line. 3 from Mazdamundi's side will come up here. We'll get the dinosaurs up in the middle here, as with the laser cannon. Mazdamundi up on this side. Skirmishers in behind our forces here, hopefully protected by that. I'm hoping that this is going to stop them from getting at us with the Hell Cannon, which still doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh, it's firing. Who is it firing at? Supposedly it's firing. At whom does it fire? What is the range on this? Not long, but we can drop that down when we are all ready for it. Here's our feral carnosaur, ready to get into those chaos spawn, which I believe are large. Yep, they are large. And these guys will make quick work of... Oh, that's the Hell Cannon coming in. That's does some damage. I mean, Mazdamundi can just immediately heal it back up, but it does do something. Okay, who do we want to shoot at? I think we shoot at these Chaos Warriors. It'll go through the Hell Cannon, possibly. So we'll go ahead and get that set up. This army is unfortunately tired, so they're very slow and everything, so we'll try to focus on using the other army for stuff. Yeah, so the Hell Cannon is shooting into the sides of stuff. That actually hit the Hell Cannon dead on, so that's doing well there. Sort of shooting laser beams at the Hell Cannon right now. It seems to be mostly what's happening. And the Hell Cannon is returning not so great fire. So that was a miss. Maybe we fire at these guys back here. Or just, you know, in the middle. Shoot at the middle. And if they just let us do this, that's fine. We're... that's going to hit our forces somewhere. Or no, it's going to go wide. Alright, so they don't have very good control here. Alright, so there come their cavalry. But we're going to be ready for them with... we're just going to net them down right here. And send the Carnosaur in at them. And also our skirmishers if possible. That did not last as long as I was hoping. Okay, we're going to get Mazdamundi up against this wall here. Laser beam not being terribly effective right now. Alright, get one formed up over here. Two can go in amongst them. Oh, just stay there. Okay. Get our dinosaurs into the thick of that. And then number one in here. And then we're going to send our Fire Leech Bolas in at the Hell Cannon. Mazdamundi, 4 lines meet, is going to go ahead and pop this on top of them. They're not going to be able to move, as that just crushes them. That's actually doing quite a bit of damage all around. One is going to be sent into melee. With Curse of the Midnight Wind on their entire army here. And we did choose melee attack for our bonus. What is the give us range? No, it's just range. Keep those guys routing. Mazdamundi not really need to get involved at all. We can just, you know, keep some units healed. But really, these guys in over here. Our forces can mop up the deserters as they try to run through our forces. You stay on top of them. You stay up on top of them. Mazdamundi, keep on healing our forces. That was not what I meant to do. This unit is a skink cohort. Can use some help. But generally, we're just crushing it. So I think there must be some unbreakable units in here somewhere. Our Carnosaur is rampaging, which is fine because I'm not really afraid of any of these units. So this army is going to be just utterly annihilated here. Yeah, there's nothing's going to survive this battle, I don't think. That was a very decisive victory. Okay, I mean some damage from the Hell Cannon, but basically they were all tired, and I mean I don't think there was anything better that Chaos could have done apart from perhaps start up the hill. So we're gonna probably wrap up the episode on that note. Treasury, exterminate, kill and eat. I think kill and eat is the most important thing right now. We got a trait on Mazdamundi. Leadership against Norska, achieved victory over chaos multiple times. Very nice. We killed our enemy. Yes, they're completely defeated now. And yeah, we will end the episode right there. We have a few decisions to make about where we want to go in, what we want to do now. Brionair Trolltooth is going in on this side. We'll have to take care of that. There's also some very large forces from Silver Tor coming down the same direction here that we need to take care of as well. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we will see you around here next time.